Super Mom came up with new ideas. Dude, I don't think I will ever get to the giveaways. It's gonna just stay there forever. Super Mom just kind of keeps coming up with ideas. But man, how could I say no? Gotta do it. So, gonna remove all of that. Also that pile there. And here we got, I guess, utilities. We have an incomplete power line here. My cousin was supposed to finish it, but that was like 2 years ago. So I guess he's not gonna do it. Got water and earth valve thing. So we're gonna build some type of adherence here, something small. And I'm not sure yet, but maybe we're gonna do a... But maybe I'm gonna build like a small roof as well. Not currently 100% on that topic, but we'll see. But first things first, let's get rid of all this unnecessary crap. Okay, I think I have an idea. So I think I'm just gonna build a rectangular box. For foundation, I'm gonna dig 4 holes, put concrete in said holes, join 2 pieces of sheet channel together, set the thing in the concrete, wait for that to cure, then put 4 posts inside the sheet channels, that will be the main structure. So everything will be connected to that. And also I'm gonna make a roof for it. Tiny roof on it. For roofing options, I think I have two options. Dude, there's a cat there. I don't know if you can see him or her. Hi. So my two options for roofing material is concrete roofing, and I have asbestos-free paneling things. However, I think I'm gonna go with the concrete roofing. Dude, I have a lot of here, so I already have the roofing material, which is great. Man, what do you think? I think this is enough. This is even too big, maybe. For a stupid utility shack, because that's what it's gonna be. Quite the hard ground. I figured maybe I need to bring the hoe here, but then I found this weird shovel thing. It has a very aggressive turn to it. Digging sand with this thing is so annoying, and I've always wondered what the hell its purpose is, but emptying deep holes with this, I think that's its purpose. Thing probably has some fancy name. Then Janmar probably would do this job pretty fast, but guys, you remember when I built the swing thing? I mean, this little project that I did last year. The foundation post holes should have been roughly the same as I did there, but I think they kind of got away from me, I suppose. I just started digging and the sides kept collapsing. The holes just got bigger and bigger. I can't really remember how much concrete I poured to fill those holes back, but I would say like 95% of the mass of this swing is underground right now. Giant blocks of concrete, completely overkill. So I'm just gonna do this quickly, manual mode. At least the result will be a lot more elegant, not such a mess. Okay, well, I think that's good enough. Now, before I pull out the Germany lottery machine and start making a bunch of that mixy mix, I'm gonna go prepare the steel posts first. think this is a bit overkill. So I bought a bunch of these cheat channels for a project, which I ended up canceling. Now I just have a bunch of useless cheat channels, and I figured, why not? Use them on this project instead. So let's make it a bit overkill. Why not? Foundation needs to be strong. I think I'm gonna embed like half of it into concrete and leave the other half out. Into the hole I will just install some 6x6 timber. That should be strong enough to hold a small roof from collapsing. Piss off! Even trying to stab my camera. What's up with that? Blood-sucking suckers. Wow. I'm really good at this. Anyone else want to get flattened? Oh look, you're flat now. Sucks to be you. Waar stel je me? Kõik on kuradi viltu lõigatud. Check it out. I pay premium for the steel yard to cut my pieces into exact length, and that's what I get. I mean, what is up with that? Bunch of drunky buns, man. Hate those guys. Wow, look at that. Should hold. Oh. Oi plää. Kurat, püksitasku, ära juokse. Got the first foundation piece finished. Wow, I think this is definitely overkill. But whatever, let's make 3 more. So in case you're wondering what I wanted to use those cheat channels for, actually I wanted to build some sort of outside wood fire stove type of deal. Something that I could use to heat up water for the pressure washer. Because I was thinking about Giroets and I knew it had like half a century of meat on it. And I figured I definitely need some type of a hot water solution for that. The last year I did buy that gasoline pressure washer. That's actually a pretty decent unit. And I figured maybe I can just kind of heat up my own water. So I bought those G channels for that project, but I kind of figured, man, that thing is probably gonna be very massive, heavy, and I'm gonna use it like once per year, if lucky. So most likely not the best idea. Instead, I bought a couple of old tractor rims from my neighbor, and I'm planning to build like a campfire type of thingy, I guess. And I will try to also implement water heating setup for that campfire. I think that would be a better option than constructing a massive G-channel fire stove. Actually, I'm pretty glad that I did not go down that route, because I would kind of be in a pickle right now and I wouldn't have any material for the foundation posts. Plus, I still have quite a few of them left over for any other project that I might just gonna come up with out of the blue. You know how things are with me. Oh, okay, I need some Portland now. Pirotech. Why is this empty? Freaking mosquitoes, man. Get. Just look at that. That is insane. Die! Dude, maybe it's just time to get a new water barrel. Thing looks like this cheese. See guys, you can get some half-decent water bottles from used oil drums. It's pretty good. Dude, I think the thing is just gonna fold into dew soon. Doesn't sound very good. That pillar, it has to be like this much higher. Cannot force this anymore downwards. It's so hard to get the tops level. I mean, I've been drying for a while now. The concrete is starting to gear. So I'm just gonna focus on the sides and try to make sure that the thing is a box. And later, once the concrete has cured, I'm just gonna cut a little bit of steel away. Then I can level the top out. This is pretty good. This is like 5 millimeters off, but this man, that's 40 millimeters off. I'm gonna try to move that 5 centimeters that way. Well, it's definitely better than before. This way, exactly perfect. 2, 3, 1. That way, 2, 4, 8. on this side and 2 for 95 on that side. So 15 millimeters. I think that's fine. Pillars of Hope, guys. I will call these the new Pillars of Hope. Now maybe some of you remember the old Pillars of Hope. I wonder what has come of them. How are they doing? I present to you the old Pillars of Hope. I was kind of skeptical, thinking that maybe they will just go down there. But man, what, it's been like 3 years now? They're still rock solid. Exactly where I installed them. So we don't need to call these Pillars of Hope anymore. You know, obviously, they're not gonna go anywhere. Although there is quite a bit of meat on them as of right now. Hang in there, dudes. So the new Pillars of Hope, they have to prove themselves. They have to prove their worth, that they can hold stuff up, I guess. I don't know. I'm the expert in that area. I'm sure they will be fine. But let's just kind of stop wasting time. Continue the build. Dude. How did Cartman put it? Beefcake. Dude, it's so hot right now. And this is not helping much. It's heating the atmosphere up even more. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I miss the winter time. Well, still easier than trying to level the bastard. Perfectly perfect. Something's burning. You can definitely smell smoke, but I can't see any Can't see any smoke. Oh. You know, on a scale from 1 to 2, how awkward would it be if I just kind of ignored that? You know, maybe I have to go to the maybe I have to go buy ice cream or something. And if I come back, Supe Mom's penthouse of a garden is gone. I'm definitely leaning towards 2. Need some heavy duty lumber. I think I have like 6x6s minimal. And the biggest boys I have should be 6x10s or 6x12s. And those are some gnarly pieces. Just try to imagine that size. It's just huge. Wow, look at the crack. What a crackhead. Yeah, I think this will do it just fine. Should be pretty solid. Maybe I could have got just a little bit from all 4 sides to make it a bit more visually appealing, I suppose. But dude, since when do I care about that stuff? doesn't move at all. Wow. Maybe it's too strong. But that's not a problem. Luckily they're relatively straight. I thought that the lumber is pretty warped, but that doesn't seem to be a problem. It's still pretty straight. Plus I think it kind of adds character, the lumber being kind of all over the place. Gives this rustic feel. Obviously they are too tall. I need to cut them shorter, but before I do that I want to finish the deck area. But before I do that, I got a bunch of holes to drill. Dude, this is by far my favorite tool ever. This is so much better than a drill and a twist drill. Okay, well now for the deck part. Gotta make that platform happen before I can proceed. So I'm gonna throw down some tarp and then cover up the tarp with some sand. The goal of that is to make sure that the grass does not grow through the platform. Now technically you could use any plastic you would like. I just used some universal construction plastic. It's overall pretty cheap and affordable. I almost forgot about the paint job. Wow. I was thinking about it, but I just kind of kept forgetting about it. I don't know. Yeah. Kuradi. I was thinking about painting the thing before setting it into concrete. So that time came and went once I realized I forgot about it. I was like, no problem, man. I'm just gonna paint the thing once the concrete cures. Well, guess what? I forgot about that as well. My next genius idea was to paint it before putting any sand here. Well, I guess we know how that went. It kinda didn't. Wow, that actually looks pretty good. Okay, well, I need some lumber now. Luckily, I have loads. Buttloads. Dude, I love these old Soviet wheelbarrows. And these things are meant for work. They will never break. Guys, this thing is starting to look like something now. So I had a little bit of design change. Well, initially I wanted this thing to be accessed from all sides. But this side is too high. I think I would need like definitely 2, maybe even 3 steps. Same here. But I think I can get away with 1 step on that side and also on that side. So I figured maybe I'm gonna put railings on these 2 sides. For example, you can just kind of chill here and look at the $1 million view. Or if you choose to, you can just chill on this side and stare at that crap hole. And the access points would be on the sides. What do you think? You know, I've been thinking for a while now. Been trying to figure out how to support the steps. I mean, there are a couple of options. None of them are any good though. I don't want any extra foundation beams there, so I have to do the support from there somewhere. And like I said, there are a couple of options. But as always, I will choose the one which is the cheapest, which uses the least amount of material, takes the least amount of time, but it also has to be strongish. So I'm gonna do something. Boy, this is gonna be weird. Overall, seems pretty strong. But that doesn't mean it's strong. Dude, this is solid. It's not going anywhere. You know, I think the main frame for the bottom platform is pretty much finished now. Overall, looks pretty decent. All you really need is just need a bunch of lumber and a mountain of screws. So the next obvious step would be decking board. But before I do that, I'm gonna soak this entire bottom framing with some used motor oil. Let that thing nicely sink in. Now, I've used this stuff before on decking framing, and I gotta say, it's pretty good. You know, some might say that it's gonna stink forever, but I strongly disagree. I can't smell it after a while. You know, the best part is that this stuff is free. Just today I went to the local hardware store and, you know, I bought some decent coating, some dark tar oil. So I'm planning to do the upper parts with that stuff. So everything from here to there and the railings. I don't think coating everything with crude is such a good idea. So I'm just gonna do the bottom part with that stuff. Oh, and I had to cough up $47 for this bottle. Personally, I wouldn't mind doing the entire thing in crude, but apart from the smell, there is one other issue with it. The thing will stay in for a long period, so it doesn't really like dry up very well. And if you go against it with clothing or your fingers, you will stain yourself. Other than that, the stuff is great, and I'm glad I can save some monies by using it as coating in some places. You know, it looks pretty gnarly. The next step would be to install some decking board. Before I do that though, I want to sort out the utilities. 3 utilities I have. I'm gonna leave the earth valve thing there. Obviously I cannot move it very well, and I'm actually happy that it's gonna be hidden under the deck. I only need to access that twice per year, so it doesn't need to be in the way. The power line I'm gonna mount on that post. It's just a simple socket, I don't need anything else here. But the water line, I don't like that it's in the center somewhere. So I'm gonna try to reroute the thing somewhere here. Now, I'm not really much of a plumber. Actually, I haven't done any plumbing work ever. Luckily though, the Santa Claus, he's a plumber by trade. So I have almost unlimited supplies of copper tubing and all sorts of fittings. So maybe we can do something here. First things first, disable the water supply. Cut the thing off from somewhere there. Then comes this fitting, which apparently just screw the thing on there and it's self-sealing or something. Wow. I have thousands of dollars in plumbing fittings, yet I don't have the part that I need. I need 27mm press fitting. The highest I have is 26. So I went to the local bookstore. Apparently the biggest they have is 25, sadly. So that means I need to go to a special plumbing store to get the right part. But that's in the big city. At least an hour drive. Plus it's Sunday, so it's probably closed. Usually when I need parts, I make a big list of different parts that I need. And I don't really want to take a 1 hour drive. Actually 1 hour there, 1 hour back. Just for a single item. It seems kind of wasteful. So gonna skip that for now. Let's finish the power first, and once I get the part for the water pipe, then I will finish that. Dude. Hate when it does that. Again, I don't get it. Sometimes it works great. Sometimes it's just cutting on the wrong spot. This part is always the sucky part. Trying to fit the damn thing together usually involves a lot of pressing. Oh, and cursing. Noh, kuradi jobu, mine kokku nüüd, mida jebid sinna? Mida sa sinna ronid? Check out the difference. European electrical pipe. Soviet electrical pipe. Man, that thing will even survive a nuclear war. Now I know that this happens because of the sun. Underground it's probably fine. But still, I would go with that any day. I don't quite understand why there's 3 breakers here though. They're all C13, which kind of suck. Should be C16. But why there's 3 of them? I don't get it. Good night, sweet prince. Wow, what the hell is that? This is some weird witchcraft down there. There are 3 faces that come inside the box. But instead of connecting those 3 faces up, he's just connected 1 face and then built some breaches. This is kind of weird. But like I said, it's not really important. I'm just gonna point that thing there. Show that thing back there somewhere. Point that thing there. That thing somewhere up there. Now we should have power there. Yeah guys, it's me, the one who caused global warming. Sorry, my bad. It's actually a pretty huge moment. No more stupid extension cords. Now this area has power as well. But anyway guys, I'm gonna throw some decking board on the thing. And then we can focus on the upper part, the penthouse suite. Okay guys, before milking me in the comments section about those boards being the wrong way or upside down, well, the grooves are on both sides of the board. It is impossible to place this thing the wrong way. You can set it any way you like. Well, except if you set it like that, maybe that's not very correct. Also would kind of make no sense and be very expensive. But let's focus on that bit there now. I'm thinking something stupidly heavy duty. I mean, why not at this point? What's this like? It's like 6 by 12. Is that stupid enough? Dude, if I had 2 of those, I would definitely do it. But I only have 1. I think I'm gonna go with the same posts, 6 by 6. Wait a minute. Now this is the tricky part, getting the measurements correct. fit, man. Wow. Bobcat, my man, did what the Yanmar was unable to do. Good job, doggy. Some Japanese woodworker is probably gonna get a heart attack if he watches this video. Let's make one thing clear, guys. I am not liable for that. Nobody told him to watch this video. That piece kinda impacted a very soft area. I got excited for a moment there. Guys, I know I say this a lot, but I think now we're getting somewhere. It's progress, at least. Next up would be some type of a centerpiece there. The purpose of that would be to support the center of the roof. You know, I'm not sure if I've explained it yet, but I'm planning to do a cone-shaped roof on it. So not like a boring two-sided flat roof, actually four-sided, cone-shaped. I haven't done that type of roof ever. I mean, I've done all the roofing on the property so far, but first roof I ever did was a tractor shed roof. A pretty boring flat roof, but I guess it works. Then I built the sauna with the new roof on it. And this thing actually looks pretty good. I really like this old sauna. I think the concrete roofing on it really works. You know, looks adorable. The next step was the outhouse. Yes, guys. My outhouse has a freaking concrete roof on it. Dude, the roof probably weighs more than the rest of the building combined. The thing is very top heavy. the entire outhouse is kind of doing that. But dude, still here. Then my biggest roofing job ever was when I changed the main house roofing material. But instead of concrete, I used Eternit. I have no idea what that thing is called in English. It's basically like concrete, but a lot thinner. No, I wanted to put concrete on the thing, but it would have been too heavy. And I would have needed to redesign the roof supports entirely. And the last roofing job I ever did so far was the cabin. You know, it's still a flat roof. It's just two-sided, but I did do a twist there, which was some new experience, I guess. You know, overall, I'm pretty happy how the cabin roof came out. I mean, the entire cabin, actually. This entrance area plus the balcony there. It just adds so much beauty to the thing. I think it looks great. And hopefully it will last longer than I will. But with this thing, I'm gonna try to do a cone-shaped roof on it. It only really requires two supports. The sides, which I already installed. And I need a center support now. Gotta put something here. It's so hot, man. I'm melting away here. Hey. Nice view, isn't it? You know, maybe I should build a balcony here. Quite the view. I need to put a piece here. Something. Dude! Kuidas võimalik on, ma ei tea. Next up is the rafters or the main roof supports. You know, I'm not really 100% sure how to do this part. Guess I'm just gonna improvise. Seitse. Nüüd teeme 5. Saab natuke siit ka lõigata tegelikult ära. Dude, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I think I need a couple of more screws. On these pieces I can use these corner shapes on both sides to guarantee support. These should not go anywhere. But so I think I'm just gonna add that piece there. It's not really designed for that purpose, but it would create like a shoe for the timber, so it would nicely sit on a more stable piece. I think this would work just fine. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 30. 74. Damn. Didn't think I would run out of this tile. I was pretty sure. Actually, I was like 100% sure that I have enough. But what are you gonna do if you're bad at math? Dude, I'm missing like 70 to 80 tiles. Wow, I'm really bad at math. Well, at least it's starting to take its shape, I suppose. The thing is partially waterproof. Now I ordered the special tiles which go here, that kind of overlap this area. And I also need to install that seal thing. Basically you just kind of glue this side and that side together with that seal, and it creates a waterproof membrane in this area. And on top of that comes the dial. But guess I need to order some regular dials as well. Man, this project is starting to get a bit expensive. But whatever, let's just gonna power through it. Obviously can't leave it like this. Sadly, I was unable to order a special tile for this area. Apparently they don't have one. I even contacted the tiling company and they said they don't produce such a profile. Kind of weird actually. I'm pretty sure there are roofs like this around, so maybe there should be a... Basically it would be like a X-shaped, but not horizontal, rather with a grade. However, I did order up two Y profiles. I'm kind of hoping that maybe I can like cherry rig, glue the two together somehow, and it would cover this area. I'm not sure how that will work out, because we'll see once I get my order. But if it doesn't, then I might just like have a sheet metal company produce a profile for me, like a hat or something. I don't know, pretty sure they can manage. Now I've been actually thinking for a while now, maybe I should have cut this project into 2 episodes. I know it's kind of getting long now, but whatever guys, let's just kind of keep going. Let's finish the thing. While I wait for the dials to arrive, I figured I can do something down here. There are a couple of things that I can finish now. First things first though, I need to do some cleanup quickly. Got the thing now. Had to go to a special plumbing store to get it. Not a single Home Depot had one. I guess you just kinda turn the thing until it self-seals. Now, before you ask, I did attempt to remove the decking boards in order to have some better access to this area. But man, as I undid the screws, they just kind of kept damaging the decking board. Had a bunch of splinters everywhere. Didn't seem very good of an idea, honestly. What is that, 70? Kuradi sääsk, mine pekki noh, mida sa hammustad nüüd? Otse nina pealt. Cute tool, man. You just kind of do circles with the thing and then just keep tightening it. Oh. Quick release. I mean, I have no idea what size this thing is. Something. All I really need to know that the thing is round. So Santa told me that I need to use this tool in order to press the fittings on there, and that I need this die. How does that thing come off? Oh, there we go. First time I'm using this tool. I don't even know if it works. The guy told me that sometimes it smokes. And apparently it takes a Makita battery. I guess we need to put the thing there. And press the button. Guess it does smoke. I mean, all it does is smoke. It doesn't really do the thing. I don't know what I did, guys. It kind of stopped smoking and now it seems to work. I guess that's it. Dude, literally have no idea what I did. The thing just stopped smoking and then suddenly started to work. So weird. Don't you just love when that happens? Kiinni tai jätama. Okay, yeah, we will. Yeah, I'm not really sure, guys. Maybe I need to press that edge instead. Maybe, I'm not sure right now. Maybe add one more to make the turn. Then add that piece. And that looks pretty good, I guess. I'd give it a 2.5 out of some other number. What the hell? Freaking nature, man. Always finds a way. This will be, however, a issue. I'm gonna need to, at least twice per year I need to turn that thing. Could create like a hatch up there, but I think that would just kind of ruin the look of the deck. So much for me being a plumber. Oh, now I see. There's like a groovy in there even. Wow. Dude, that looks a lot more promising. Wow, what a moron. Yes. Yeah, everything is nicely leak-free now. Seems pretty quiet. So apart from watering that place there, Supe Mom also likes to water these things once a while if there is no... Dude, we haven't had rain for like 2 or 3 weeks now. To ease her pain though, I bought her that thing there. And this thing is really great. I like it because it has automatic return. You don't need to reel the thing in manually. Man, I wish you could just buy things from the store without the stupid packaging. Man.
30 kraadi kummikud jalas.
Aga mul on pikad püksid jalas. Aga võta siis, lase endal tünn täis ja noh, tuleb vesi või?
Varsti nüüd tuleb sulle näkku kõik.
Pikk voolik või?
Jah. Ma sellist survet ei väga ei näe.
Keera?
Ja ma tahan millegi pärast seegata valgust.
Keera täiesti lahti ja siis ta tuleb nii nagu tuleb. Guys, a little bit of change in plans. So Super Sister is not really fond of the idea of adding railings to these two sides. Honestly, not really am I. I think it would look better if it was open on 4 sides. I mean, if I enclose it on this side, then maybe it's gonna be like a prison. Not really sure. Dude, I hate those moments. The moments where you can't decide between either A or B. You're just kinda stuck in the middle somewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the steps. Let's add a step here and a step there. Maybe it's better than a bunch of railings. Feels great, by the way. My hands are all oily, and now the gloves are filled with sand. Man, I'm thinking one more board on this side. Dude, I think one more board on this side. You know, overall it's pretty good. I like it. But this corner is very weak. Got to reinforce it somehow. There are some options, like bend some round stock and weld the thing there, so the bend would support it on this end. Or I could maybe install some lumber. Crude oil fingertips, guys. Don't even need a pencil anymore. Tule näita mulle lähemalt. Ja.
Ma ei tohi sinna minna.
No tule tee kalli onule.
Ei.
Tule tee kalli. Tule tee kalli. Ma nii must ka ei ole. Yo, I think that's about it. Now would come the decking board. If I had any. Yeah, I don't have anything left. Only like a couple of odd pieces. But overall, I think the Super Sister was right. I think this is a lot better idea than having railings. Now, although this is obviously too big of a step, I figured you could just kind of use it as a bench, you know. Super Mom always said that she wants a place to sit. Why not sit here? Perfect. So I'm gonna leave it open. I think it works. Looks pretty good. So as I had no more stuff left to continue the build, I was thinking what else I could do in the meantime. I am quite impatient and I always want to do something. I did redo the rain gutter support boards, as it turned out they were too outside and close to the bottommost tile. So nothing major really, just had to make them shorter. Didn't take me that long. After that I did some cleanup, as I figured I could as well oil the posts and most of the structural pieces while I still had some sun remaining. And then I just kind of proceeded to oil the thing. Now, Super Sister specifically told me that do not oil the deck or do not spill any oil on the deck. I'm just gonna say it out loud. I failed that miserably. I did buy this tarp thing to cover the deck, but as it turned out, I got the wrong size, so I had to go and buy another one. However, I still spilled oil everywhere. I'm just gonna blame the wind. It's not my fault. Stupid nature. Now, if you're interested, then the oil I'm using is called dark tar oil. I'm not sure if that's the official name of the thing, but that's basically like direct translation from Estonian. It's a mixture of pine tar and linseed oil. It smells fantastically good. Looks really great on all sorts of woods, and it keeps this color for years and years. In my experience, this oil keeps the color the longest. Sun will eventually cook the wood gray, but it will last for a while. It is said that you need to reapply the oil after 2 years and then keep reapplying it every other 5-year mark. Once it fully dries, it forms like a glassy finish, and the more coats you apply, the more appearing the glassy finish is. For example, on the log sauna, I put 4 coats on the thing, and it looks like it has been coated with some dark epoxy. And the sauna has never turned gray even after 11 years since it was first applied. It still looks great, and I do love this product. It's my favorite wood preservative. I'm glad I got most of the thing oiled, but honestly I should have put the oil on the thing before tiling. It just kind of makes things a bit more frustrating to access. You know, I think now we're starting to get somewhere. But I'm gonna go get the missing pieces now. A couple of missing pieces. But first I gotta go take a really long sleep session. I'm tired and sleepy. Gonna go to bed. Hope we get some rain today. Be right back, guys. I need a couple of more items. Quickly gonna install the missing elements now. Then I think we can finally wrap up this video. Can't wait for that bit. Mine perse, noh. Pime jobu raisk. Woof! Finally, man. That took freaking forever. Can finally take this thing off. There, I need to have. Whew! I hate wearing that thing. It's annoying. Starting to take shape. However, there is still quite a bit to do. Now, before I continue, I need to get the dust off the dials. But first, I want to explain why I screwed down every single dial. For those who watched my cabin videos, and when I did roofing there, I used the exact same dial. Yet I never screwed any of them down. Only the most bottom and the most top layer. So the most top row and the most bottom row is anchored down. But all the dials in between, they're just kind of stacked next to each other. I did not add any screws or nails. And that's because the way these dials are designed. They only move in one direction, and that is upwards. Maybe I can show you guys here. So they only move upwards like this, but they will not move left, right or down. It's because how they are designed. And I can't get that thing. Okay, got it. And because the wind cannot get under the roof, there's no way in hell these tiles will ever move, at least on their own. But here, man, I anchored every dial down because the wind can get under the roof. The walls are open, so wind can just do that. So I figured it's probably a good idea to put some screws here. All I have to hope is that the entire temple won't lift off the ground. but considering the foundation it has, I think we're on the safe side. Okay, so I'm gonna get the pressure washer here. Do need to get this concrete dust off the roof. You would think that just wait for rain, right? Well, yes and no. When I did that roof over there, I had to drill a bunch of holes for the nails, and the dust that came from the drilling, I never cleaned it off. 2 years. That's what it took for the rain to clean those drill marks off. So I don't want to wait 2 years for this roof to be clean. So before I install the seal and the special tiles, let's quickly do some cleaning. I'm gonna try with the tiny toy first. I mean, it's only dust, should be able to handle it. Something's amiss. Who the hell sabotaged my gun? It kind of works, but... Man, bring tools up here? Are you kidding me? What is that? Is that supposed to be there? I don't think so. I don't think it kind of goes fully in for some reason. Eureka! Wow. See, the dust is not even off. Kind of looks off when you make it wet, but it's not off. Had to wait a bit for the thing to dry. Then I could glue down the roof seal and start installing the reach tiles. The seal itself gets glued down with a glue strip, and because it's made out of part aluminium, you can almost bend it over and into any shape or size. The center part is made out of fabric. That's designed so it will let airflow through, but the fabric is dense enough that it doesn't let water through. Overall, just pretty easy to install. Sorry guys. I'm out of tile. Bummer. I should have my brain evaluated. How did I even pass first grade math? No, it's not gonna help me a lot, but actually I did have 2 more. Sadly though, they broke while transporting them on the stupid lunar road. Should have just kind of put them in the car instead. I did try to fix them up. I'm not sure if it's gonna hold. The cracks I filled with some concrete foam glue thingy. Surprisingly, it held pretty well. Plus I added a bunch of ready to mix concrete on the back side of it. But I had to make sure I did not add too much. I would say maybe like 70% cured at this point. Seems to hold. It does say cement on it, so I assume there is some cement here somewhere. Maybe they will bond. Be best buddies. Make love, not cracks. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna put them to the roof there. That is just unnecessary risk. Just imagine if the thing broke into and somebody was under it. Piece like this falling on the head, not very pleasant. So I'm just gonna hijack a couple of tiles from this area and use the broken ones here. It's a lot easier to replace these out than try to climb somewhere. I will order new tiles for that bit, but man, I'm gonna wait at least 3 weeks. 1.5 weeks. It's kind of awkward. I already told the guy that I messed up with calculations. Kind of weird to tell him the same story like 2 days later. I'm gonna wait a bit, maybe the guy will forget. Okay, well, and then gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this bit. Obviously that's not gonna fit. I'll put that thing there maybe. Maybe some weird hybrid. I don't know. Got it from somewhere here maybe. Kuradi, pidi see nüüd minema pidi. However, if I do mess it up, then I don't have anything put here anymore. So I ended up cutting the entire section off. I think this is the best possible solution I can kind of come up with. It kind of looks okay, even from down there. Guys, I think I'm okay with this. Now that gap there, it's not really important. The underside of the top tiles are waterproofed anyway. The courtesy of that seal that I installed before. You know, from some distance, it doesn't look half bad. Cute little hat up there. Yeah. Besides, you guys know me. If the thing looks good from orbit, then I'm okay with it. Guys, I'm almost finished, I promise. There's just this one more thing that I need to install. Bought some rain gutters, so we need to install those things on all 4 sides. If I did not do that, then I'm just gonna have a bunch of holes here. This is not very ideal. Dude, installing these things is so annoying. I'm about to pull the last of my hair out, literally. Mine kuradi jopu raisk. You know, I only planned one off run or one exit, but I think it's gonna be on that corner there. Just gotta do a little water test. So if by any chance my leveling is correct, which it's not, by the way, in theory this corner should be the highest and that corner should be the lowest. So if I put water here, then it should kind of flow all there. I mean, even if I put it on that side, it doesn't matter that it flows back here because it needs to go there anyway. So it looks like all the water is coming from there, going there. Actually, I did not do it this way. It should go there, but it's not a problem as long as it all ends up there. Actually pretty good. This is empty, this is mostly empty, and like 80 to 90% of the water is in that corner. It's just the way I wanted it. Wow. It's been a couple of days now and looks like we're pretty good. So I'm gonna put the off-run thingy somewhere here. That's actually pretty cool. Seems pretty empty overall. There is a little bit there, but that's not really a big deal. tight fit, but what? Dude, there's something else down there. Wow. Oh. Whoopsie daisy. I did not account for that. I think that's structural as well. Oh. It's a bit longer than I thought it would be. Wow. I was pretty sure it's gonna be flat with the thing. But it's not, unless I do it like that maybe. Kurat, mingid probleemid kogu aeg. Sita auguni selles pellikus siin juba. Hack job. Don't even bother wasting monies on proper stuff. Dude, some random stupid hack job works a lot better. Now to make sure that the water does not dig into the ground too much. Something under there. If by any chance you're wondering, this type of block. So I've made them myself. I have a mold, some plastic thing. And whenever I have like half a bag of cement or concrete remaining, bags that I have not opened, I don't do into this. But if I have like a half bag or something like that, then I always pour it into blocks like that. So I have a lot of these by now, and maybe one day I will need them for something. I think it's a better option than having the bag just harden into a useless block. But guys, I think that's it. I think let's wrap up the project now. Well, honestly, I can envision something like that. I think it looks fine. Definitely overkill though. So bulky and strong. By the way, it was Supe Mom's idea to have a roof like that. She's the one who came up with the idea of a cone-shaped roof. I thought about it, but I figured like, dude, I've never done a roof like that. Probably will fail somehow. I mean, it looks kind of funky here and there, but I guess it's fine. Looks decent enough. I guess it's like a cool little resort thingy. You know, when you're working on the field, there is no shade here. Well, that's not a problem anymore. Because if you wanna just take a relaxing bath for the gas, and you can drink some water, sit at the shade thing, enjoy life, stuff like that. Supe Mom really liked this thing when she was using it. to water her weeds. The great thing about this is that it kind of reaches just at the very end. So this entire area is nicely covered if you want to water something. Super sister also gave me an idea to put deck boards so we could cover up the side. Cool idea, sis. But I kind of blew my budget with this project, man. I don't really want to extend it any further. If you're wondering how much I spent on it, like out of pocket, maybe a grand or slightly more. About 1,000 euro dollars holding for a grand. I was thinking it's gonna be less than 500 bucks, but initially I was pretty sure I had the tiles, was only missing the reach tiles. That was not the case. I was missing like 40% of the normal tiles as well. But at math, you know how things are with this guy. Decking boards, man, very expensive. But the most expensive part of this stupid freaking build is not the decking boards or the tiles. It's actually these stupid plastic pieces of crap. The rain gutter things. 350 euros just for a couple of pieces of plastic. It's like 1/3 of the entire price of the project went to the rain gutters. WTF, dude. And these are the cheapest you can even buy. It's just some stupid plastic crap. The next option is metal, and that is at least 3 times more expensive. I checked, 3 times more expensive. So the rain gutters are like the most expensive part of the building. Keep that in mind, guys, when you build a building. But other than that, all the wood except the decking board came from my sawmill over there. Structurally, I don't know how stable these pieces are, but I think it's fine. They look beefy enough, so I think it's fine. Sure likes to crack a lot though. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap up this project now. Kinda took too long. Hope you enjoyed this video.